that flatbush push coming through with them crook boys with the sauce all over us, you know what I mean? I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. See the style in they teeth on floors, boy. I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. I ain't got the juice, I got the sauce, boy. See the style in they teeth on floors, boy. Shout out to the hustlers and the hoes, boy. Shout out to the way I'm on my horse, boy. Shout out to the way we living life, getting body day night like a telly full of hoes, boy. Hate it when they see us on the scene. They be talking about they touch a cream, but they never lit as the regime. Come around and shut them down like a machine. Keep the spot shaking like we uptown. The money man hated that we up now. Rapping got its popular road, so they out here breaking code like they mash computers up now. So they tryna mash the moolah up, boy. Cause I'm showing up. Hey. What's happening, Hubies? Welcome to another goddamn installment of RiHuBe. And I'm your host, me. And you guys are definitely you. And I'm glad that's a fucking fact. Okay, so this time we're going to start off like we like to start off, like we usually do, with motherfucking Highland High, man. And this time it's not going to be words and shit. All right, I came across this that he's got going on his fucking Facebook page. For he's doing a fraternity stroll. Though I'm not gonna explain much more than that. Like, if at this point, if you know, you know, or that kind of thing. And if you don't, find out if you want to. If you don't know, it doesn't matter. This one is gonna be for the fucking video podcast because it's not gonna be words and shit. It's gonna be music and it's gonna be him dancing around. Okay, so audio podcast, you're gonna take an L on this one. Find your way to the fucking video podcast if you want to see what the fuck's going on. Now, overall, with this whole thing that he's doing here and that you're gonna see, all I want to say is, like, at this point, don't do it. All right, don't goddamn do it. He's outside. I guess he set up a camera. He's fucking jumping around in the goddamn snow. All right, you're an adult, an allegedly responsible adult. It's snowing. Go your ass in the house. Okay. And it's black and white, so I can only assume that it was probably nighttime when all of this happened. Okay, so it's nighttime. It's snowing. It's probably really late at night. Go the fuck home. Go home, lay down, go sleep. All right. So without further ado, we're just going to play this. I mean, I guess audio guys, you're just going to hear music. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be for you. But for me, I'm just going to be watching this guy do what he's doing. All right, bring him out. It's a popular one. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to do it. All right. This guy's jumping around. These guys fucking army clothes on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you gotta jump around like this, when you gotta move around like this, you have to be acutely aware that age. He almost busted his ass. Oh, I didn't even see that. You see, and that's why you don't do it. In a few short seconds, he almost used his insurance. Okay? He almost fucking had to use his insurance. Okay? Over this dumb shit. And that's why you just don't goddamn do it. He's moving around in the fucking snow. And I think he tried to do a quick pivot and he slid. You know what I'm saying? One leg went one way, other leg went the other way. And we don't got to tell you what happens when stuff like that happens with guys. You know what I'm saying? Tragedy. All for a fucking midnight goddamn dance session, huh? What the fuck, man? Don't goddamn do it. And like I was trying to say before, age
is definitely a factor. Age is always a factor when you do these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have fucking legendary moves like Michael Jackson did, you just gotta fall the fuck back. Because even Michael Jackson was doing his thing in his later years, and we could see that he was visibly slower, you know what I'm saying, and a little less sharp, but the moves were so goddamn legendary, and you still couldn't do them, so it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Now with this guy jumping around, it's just not even that. Okay, it's not even that. It's just a guy looking tired. You know what I'm saying? A guy looking goddamn tired. And that's what you want to be on the internet, I guess. You know, so altogether, stop doing it. Don't do it. All right, calm down. And let's all just fucking when it's late at night and it's snowing, let's just go home and go to sleep. Okay? And that's okay to do. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our way to and that was Highland High. All right, that was Highland High, and now we gotta find our way to goddamn Bend Backwards. And I think I found the thing, and I can see already that it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. And I think I told you guys about it kinda on the last podcast, that there's just a bunch of videos of him looking like a fucking suspect in a gas station robbery. He got on like a compression suit and some shorts and a big ass coat. His hood is on, and he's really looking like he's at a goddamn gas station, some kind of street hovel. I don't know where the fuck he's at. And he's talking to a goddamn camera like a fucking loony, and it's gotta be so early outside. I said, well, why am I even fucking speculating? It says 2:30 a.m. Ben, go to bed. Ben, go to fucking bed. Okay, Ben, you got problems. All right, go to bed. Oh, he's rolling on the ground. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so this is going to be another one for the fucking video podcast. Audio guys, you're going to hear it. But I just saw him roll on the fucking ground because the thing's playing while I'm talking. And I'm just going to run it back. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. So you're going to hear him say some dumb shit, I'm sure, to substantiate that roll. But let's get right into fucking Bend Backwards, man. And this is only like 4 minutes. All right, so what the fuck we got going on today?
I'm out here again on a beautiful morning with this hope, this encouragement.
Yo, it's not morning, all right? It's AM.
Pumped up, geeked up, and excited to share with
and
you
go to
guys
bed.
What happened to me this morning on my run, right? It's just like, yo, in life we gotta just roll with the punches and just be excited about failures, right?
Oh,
just
is that him rolling with the punches that roll?
Failures, like yo, just fall and don't give a F, right?
Nah, definitely give a F. Another guy, of course.
F muscle, so something crazy
Say fuck,
happened to me,
grown person.
This morning while I was running, and what happened was
you bust your ass. Your ass.
Butt, right?
That donkey's butt. Oh no!
Just having a goal or a dream or something that
don't say that.
Working towards just drives you and just pushes you through adversity. Because yo,
that donkey's butt. The donkey itself is the ass.
Reach or set time in which I wanted to complete my run. Like I probably would have laid there and cried.
So you have an ass's ass.
Got up after I fell, but because I knew what I needed to do to get done this morning and how fast I needed to get it done. Okay,
so this proves my point about go home. It's late at night. It's cold outside. Stay home. That's why you bust your ass. Stay home.
It's just like all of a sudden, because I'm not paying attention to what's happening on before me, like I just trip over something and I just find myself going down. And what happens is I go down.
Oh,
like,
he reenacts the fall right now.
For real, that's how I am today in life. It's just like, yo,
he reenacts the fall. He said he running with the blinders off. The blinders on or off?
He said, yo, if you get knocked down, land on your back. Wow, because if you land on your back, you could look up. If you could look up, you could get up. If you could get up, you could stand. And if you could stand, you could walk.
All right. And don't fall. All right, this is just stupid.
So that's what we gotta really do when it comes to obstacles.
He tried to make a thing out of falling.
Like, yo, if you're gonna fall, land on your back so you can look up. And if you can look
And he
up,
keeps looking around because he's out fucking side, probably looking like a fucking loony, talking to this fucking phone.
Dreams and how it goes, man. Let's crush it this year. Look, why? Because this is the year we step up, set new standards, defy odds, and dominate, guys. We gotta step up.
He's super tired from doing that role.
Why? Because dreams really do come true. But number one, we have to dream it. Number two, we have to believe it, guys. And number three, we gotta grind every single day until we believe it, guys. Man, if you love this video, please like it.
Nope, no, I don't think we did.
Thanks so much for hopping on this video. Like, this show was fire. Basically, like,
it was fire.
This morning.
Donkey's butt. Stop saying that.
To the beginning of this joint and watch it. Like, it's gonna crack you up, and I promise you, it's really gonna encourage you to like.
Didn't crack me up.
Move forward on your.
Embarrassed me, and I'm not even in the video.
The fact that you might have failed, because I know for me, like when it came to failure, like I used to be embarrassed about that. Like I actually read a quote this morning.
Stop failing.
Yesterday. It was just like, yo,
they fail less. Like that's the point.
Don't try to be perfect. Like that shit is impossible. Like there's no reason to attempt to be perfect. Like you can't even get there. So just do the best that you can do and be happy for whatever it is that you're accomplishing and just move forward. Just press forward.
This is a bunch of mumble. And okay, there goes ET again. Another guy.
So the goal is always to develop consistent habits that's going to allow you to consistently win, consistently grow, and consistently become a better person. If we can figure that out, life goes on to the next level.
Right. If you can figure everything out, everything can happen.
Or later. Peace.
He said, Now, 2:30 a.m., rolling on the ground like a crazy. Rolling on the ground like a crazy. Okay? If you're going to be doing that, it's got to be high entertainment factor. Okay? That was mildly entertaining. A bunch of mumbo jumbo in the fucking words. And if you see the video podcast, you're going to see him just putting his hood on and off. Okay? And we don't have to make a teachable moment out of every fucking thing. You know, fall and land on your back. How about just get up? Just get up. Okay? Make sure you're not hurt. Okay? And be safe. Like, just do that. And that's fine to do. You know, we don't have to make these broad, these fucking reaching, I don't want to say cinematic, theatrical rhetoric from everything. Okay. Wow. Donkey's butt. He spelled ASS. Why? Not because he didn't want to say ass, but because his viewers have to be children. His viewers don't know how to spell. That's why he spelled that. Okay. I cannot think of another reason why he spelled that. Oh, he didn't want to curse. Are you an adult? Are you an adult? Yes or no? Okay, then don't say donkey's butt. Don't say donkey's butt. Just say ass if you're going to say ass. And you know what's crazy about people like that? Where he's at right now. He's in a space right now. You know what I'm saying? When he's trying to do a thing. And in order to do that thing, he's cultivating an image. And within that image, there's got to be some wholesomeness or some fucking censored nature to it. But we also understand that some of the most expressive and most appealing elements of adulthood is in profanity, is in vulgarity, is in what we understand to be very, very adult. Okay, and that's when you get stupid things happening, like people saying F when they mean fuck, and spelling out ASS as if that doesn't also mean ass, and saying donkey's butt. Okay, because don't do that stuff. Just say the words and mean the words that you say. You know, if you don't care for profanity too much, just don't goddamn use it at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't say I don't give a F. Don't say that. Say fuck if you're gonna say fuck. If you're not gonna do that, just say I don't care. Done and done. Dust your hands. What in the fuck, dude? What in the fuck? Wouldn't be me. And I say that wouldn't be me. And you just never fucking know, though. You just never fucking know. All right, because we used to see people all the time, like somebody's mom, you know what I'm saying? Definitely looking like and sounding like somebody's goddamn mom. And we grew up with people, and we was wilding when we was growing up, and those people became people's parents, somebody's mom, somebody's dad, whatever. And they're gonna become these same censored, uncool, trash people that we used to look at back in the day, and wonder how they got that way. Now I'm seeing all of the fucking shirts getting tucked in the pants. Like, are you tucking your shirt in your jeans? Are you tucking your shirt in your jeans? Okay, I'm seeing you, and I'm seeing the pants getting pulled up, you know, past the waist. They say high waist, but there's no such thing as high waist. You know why? The waist never moves. Your waist never moves. Okay? And of course you say, well, they mean the waist of the fucking, the waist of the pants. If you put the waist on a pants in a place where the waist of a human being is not, one, pants better not be for humans. The pants better not be for humans. Now, if you put the waist of a pants in a place where the waist of a human being is not, and you also tell me that the pants are for human beings, pants are broken. Ding. You made terrible pants. And that's the end of it. No such thing as high waist. Okay? And we're all becoming everything that was so garbage to us many, many years ago. And I'm actively just really fighting against that shit. Because I don't think it's necessary. You know, we let a lot of things go in order to get to that space, and I'm just not getting to that fucking space. Not getting there. You know, and speaking of, I was talking to one of my guys, shout to Dede. Okay, and we're talking about what's fun, what is and isn't fun anymore. All right, because again, we grow up and we just get into a different space. Now, Dede like to give me shit every now and again. Okay, and let me tell you why he's RiHuBe right now. Okay, he's a HuBe for sure. Okay, because he's a ridiculous man. He doesn't know. He thinks he's being sensible. All right, because he's not listening to himself talk, but he's being ridiculous. Let me tell you why. Now, he recently says some hot shit to me, okay? Like he says every now and again. He says this to me every now and again about what I do. Now, I like to, like, party, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we understand as partying, the regular shit, you know what I'm saying? Go to a club, there's music, there's dancing, there's drinks, all right? And I like to party. And now, as you get older, people just kind of, they really give you shit about that, about liking to do that. And it's not because it's a bad or wrong thing to do. It's because they don't have no knees and they don't have no back and they can't party and dance anymore. So they think you should stop. That's what's really going on there. Because I don't go there. Like, people talk to me like I go there and just buy a fucking section every time and buy bottles at 10 times the price every time. And I just waste my life in there. And that's not what happens. Music and dancing is my thing. That's a thing that I do. All right. And where do you find it? You find it at clubs. That's where you find it. That's just where the fuck it is. You know, so I have to go there. I have to go there to fucking get it. You know, because I still got a back and I still got knees. And that's it. You know, so they're giving me shit earlier in the week about whether or not I'm going to be fucking clubbing my life away. All right. And, of course, the answer to that is no. It's not because I mean, I've never been doing that. Haven't ever been doing that. Okay. My priorities are in order. I go out every now and again to find the music and find the dancing. Okay. And that's that. And let me tell you why it's ridiculous is because he'll give me shit like that. But at any point, you know, which is very rarely, where he goes with me and we do the music and we do the dancing, he tells me how entertaining it was, at least to see me doing that, and that it wasn't the most terrible passing of time to be a part of that. Okay. He gets a good feeling to one degree or another. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was being the shit just fucking miserable. All right, now will the guy fucking dance? No, he won't. He won't fucking do it, and that's part of the problem. Okay, that's why he's so convinced that I'm clubbing my life away. He won't do it. He can't do it. He's never done it. It's not a thing that he's been a part of. Doesn't do it. He's terrible at partying, and that's why I need to stop. Apparently, you know what I mean. And that's how that usually goes. Until you get the woman, you get the house, you get the children, whatever. And one day the woman sits you down and she says that she wants music and dancing. You know, you guys did all the cute shit. And when people go on vacation, that's what else? What do they fucking do? They look for the music and the dancing too. You know what I'm saying? But give you shit when you do it at home, which is out of fucking control. I don't get it. You know, some of us just like to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If you get me a nice house set up where it doesn't have to be in a club, I'm at a crib, backyard, whatever, and there's music and there's dancing, I'm in there too. I'm in there harder, as a matter of fact, because it's fucking cheaper. Okay, and a little more comfortable sometimes. You feel me? So it's not about the club. It's never been about the club. It's music, it's dancing, and of course there's a people factor there. You know, always. You set that up inside of a house, inside of a crib, all good. All good. Don't need the actual club ever. Ever. You know, and to speak to that, I was at a goddamn house party just fucking yesterday. Okay, for my cousin El Quinn. Shout to her. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing. Now, she does like themed parties. All right. Now, personally, on a personal level, hate that shit. You throw a themed party that's very involved. Like if I have to get a costume or something, yo, not doing it. Not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I did Halloween as an adult probably like once in my life because not fucking doing it. Maybe twice. Not doing it. Too much for me. Do you got the music? You got the dancing? You got the drinks? Okay. All I needed right there. You know, costumes and themes and shit. Not my smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand it. Like anytime I wanted to celebrate anything, I never was like, all right, and we need the theme to be. Fuck that. Do we got the music? Do we got the drinks? You know what I'm saying? Do we have the people? Good. At that point, you just say what the party is for, but it doesn't matter. You know, you're going to party regardless. It's just going to be a party. You know, you could change what the thing is, what you're celebrating in the middle of the fucking party. Party doesn't stop because it doesn't fucking matter. You got the music, you got the drinks, you got the people. That's what you wanted. That's what the fuck you wanted. All right, and she does themed parties. She does a thing, you know, and I don't knock her though, because she is an event planner. Okay, so naturally, when she does celebratory things, it's gonna be a fucking event. It's gonna be an event, and she went hard too, you know, with all kind of things and custom things with her name on them. And shit like that. And the shit was too fucking fancy for me. Too goddamn cute for me. All right. It wouldn't be me, you know. I wouldn't want that for myself, you know, but it was crazy that she did that. It's wicked. It's wicked that she did that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to do that. You know, but I could, and I just froze just now when I said that because I'm thinking like I could see, just like if you just have enough things and people going on in your life, you could get forced into something like that. You can get forced into something like that. And I just lived that for like 30 seconds, less than that, like 5, real shit. It wasn't 30. It felt like 30, but it was like 5. And I hated it. I just lived it in my brain, and I fucking hated it. You know, because all I really want, it was her birthday, you know what I'm saying? And I never really had a birthday pop up and I just wanted to fucking do an extravagant thing. Sometimes, you know, we get the birthday moving and we say, yo, let's throw a party. Let's do a thing, you know, because we know some DJs and stuff and some people. And as soon as it gets hard to do, quit. We just fucking quit. That's it. You know, because it's not that important. We just fucking quit as soon as it gets hard. All right. Mutual quitting. And it's all good. Too hard. Let's not do it. Fine. And good with that. You know, because all I really want to do on my birthday is have everyone to leave me the fuck alone. You know, so, and this is a wild thing I always think about too. You know what I'm saying? For guys who have families, like what the fuck do you do? Because I know ladies always want you to do something for your birthday. Because I had women ask me that before. What do you do for your birthday? And I'm just looking at them like fucking nothing. All right. But they never want to hear that shit. Never want to hear that shit. Because you know why? Your birthday belongs to them, guys. Okay? You don't get your own birthday if you're in a relationship with a fucking woman. It's her birthday 2 goddamn times. All the birthdays in the house, as a matter of fact, if it's your woman and you got kids, all the birthdays in the house belong to her. They just fucking do. You're just going to have to end up doing whatever she wants you to do for those birthdays. Okay, you got a lady, your birthday's coming up. You tell the lady, I don't want anything for my birthday. She's going to hit you with something along the lines of, come on, or you can't be serious, or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Because she wants to go do a thing. She wants you to say that you want to go out for your birthday because you're going to have to take her with you. And if you're a guy like I'm a guy, you're going to pay too. So you're going to take her out for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what the fuck's going to happen. And the world is just fucking funny that way. And it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a birthday and she can fully realize that I wasn't using the shit anyway. So she just goddamn took it. Because that's what they do. That's what the fuck they do. Real shit. I just need a woman to just leave me alone. All right. I just want to be in the house and nobody say anything to me. Don't even say happy birthday. Okay. Just fucking fry me some chicken. Goddamn bake me a cake and leave me with both of them. You can have some, you know, of the chicken, but not the cake. Some of the chicken, but not the cake. I feel like that's fair. My birthday, after all. Okay? But I can't fucking do it. I mean, speaking of all of that, Christmas coming up. Goddamn Christmas, man. Or the holidays, whatever you want to say, man. It's Christmas for me. That's what it is. But I don't even go that hard on Christmas. Like, Christmas is a family time again, like Thanksgiving and stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody getting no gifts. Everybody's stressing out right now about Christmas shopping. I've never been Christmas shopping in my fucking life. Okay, Christmas is for just kids and couples. You know, if you ever been like a really hardcore Christmas couple, you gotta be deep in there too. You feel me? I ain't trying to do Christmas. Like, I really don't be trying to do no major holidays or nothing like that. You know, if I just met the woman. Nowadays, it's kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you met a chick and her birthday was the next fucking week, like, what are the rules? What are the fucking rules? Well, one, you gotta tell her happy birthday. You definitely gotta do that. But do you gotta get her a gift? I don't think so. If we are very young in a relationship, I don't think we are in a space where we need to be. I mean, when I say need, I mean like it is imperative. You know what I'm saying? Like how gifts are imperative on certain holidays or certain understandings when you're in a relationship. I don't think we're at a point where it's imperative that you buy each other things, you know, or really even spend money on each other outright. You know, and I know a lot of people disagree with that kind of thing because there's a lot of ladies out there, and I'm speaking to ladies because that's what I date. All right. And I'm not here to be fucking super PC all the goddamn time because I don't know enough about what guys are doing on dates because I'm the only guy on the dates with me usually. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know what's happening in that section, but it's a shaky thing with ladies as far as spending money when you first meet them. Some ladies will outright ask you for money, you know, as soon as you guys get together. And it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know about anything else, but I'm not doing it. You feel me? I really don't fucking know. I'm not doing it. Because I just don't feel like we're there. You know, and a wise man told me, you know, if it costs $1, buy it for her. You know, if she asks for $1, give it to her. You know, or if it, no, that wasn't what it is. If she asks for $1, give it to her. And if it costs $2, buy it for her. I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? The whole understanding is like, don't give a woman more than a single dollar, you know, out of your pocket. Either you're giving her a single dollar or whatever she needs, she tells you what it is and you buy it for her. You know, this understanding is to help prevent, it's, you know, it's geared towards women, but it's really just a universal understanding of being in control of what people are doing with your money, you know, when you're giving it to them. Because I know we all heard the stories, you know, woman gets money from guy, goes spends it on other guy, you know what I'm saying? And we get a whole weird situation out of that, which I don't believe I've ever been in, you know, and if I have, didn't matter. If I can't remember it at this point, or if it never came back to me, it didn't fucking matter. You know, but like I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying, but fucking birthdays, man. And you can't just be, you can't just be buying gifts just for the sake of birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Are you close to the other person like that, to where the birthday matters? You know what I'm saying? And I really don't know what women feel about that. Like because I don't do the first birthday if it's very, very close to when we've met. You know, if you say you want to go out for your birthday, if you want to make a move, okay, I get it. But that's rarely it ever happens, because if we brand new, you're probably already going out with your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can just have that time with them, and you can just be with them and do y'all thing. You know, be comfortable. If I mean, not having me there looking like the new fucking guy, and then you feel like you have to be with or around me, you know, because you dragged me to fuck wherever you wanted to be at, and then your friends want to be around you, and it look like I'm blocking it. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just do your friend thing. Do your fucking birthday thing. And let it be what the fuck it is, man. Too many stupid rules. You know what I'm saying? That's why these things get so difficult. Too many rules that aren't rules. You know, so don't do the fucking holiday, Christmas, whatever. If you guys are brand new, don't do the birthday. If you guys are brand new, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you really missed that and you need to make up for those things, you got plenty of time throughout the year to get all of that in order. Plenty of fucking time. And that's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, I guess, dating and courtship and whatnot, there's also should be some better, I guess, understandings with guys and dates, because altogether, like, I don't know what we like to think it is nowadays, but it's still like the guys are expected to be paying for dates. Like, that's just what the fuck it is. That's what it's been. You know what I'm saying? You get with a woman, generally, she's gonna expect you to have that date money, cover that date action. You know, and then she wants to petition her local congressman to get pay equality and still not pay for dates. It's just what we got going on in this country right now. And it's okay. You know, get what you can get for your people. That's all we're all trying to do. Move our guys forward. And I fucking get it. So yes, give the women the pay equality. Yes, you know, keep them from paying for the dates. And let's just run men into the hole as quickly as we can. I'm all for it. So we're gonna do that. And what the fuck was I even saying? You get the women. The women, they ain't, yeah, right. The women not paying for the dates. But if we go somewhere like what is like the rule for any sort of reciprocity or restitution for dudes if the date doesn't go well? You know what I'm saying? You just take a L. You just have to take a L. And this is why, like, ladies can make a career, basically, not an actual career, but they can be serial daters and just get free things, you know, free outings out of guys, because we know that we have to pay for the thing. You know, and you could always not pay for the thing, and you could lobby for, I guess, a 50-50 or whatever, you know, but the way that works on this planet is you just won't be getting the dates. Most of the time, you know, you'll get a lot less. You understand? And that's just the way the shit works. So you could go kiss ass with your whole freedom fighter shit, to stand up for yourself shit. You could say all you want with that old dumb shit, but you know, it's just what it's gonna do for you most is just narrow your options. You know, rocking a hard place there. So we're gonna have to pay for the fucking dates. All right. But if we go out to eat or something, you know, and with a woman, if you go out to eat or something with a woman and you pay for the fucking date doesn't go as well as you expected. Not to say anything happened or nothing like that, but maybe she just wasn't feeling you. I think it's fair that if we went on a dinner date, you didn't like me or whatever, yo, pull up next day or something with a plate. Hit me with a plate. You know what I'm saying? Plate of food. A gesture. You know what I mean? To say, they didn't work out, you know, but I'm not trying to, you know, run you in the hole, run your dollars in the hole. That wasn't the intent. And here is a gesture, you know what I'm saying, for peace. You know, neither one of us have to carry a issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have it in my head that I lost X amount of dollars, you know, on this venture. You know, this will be a failed venture at this point. I think that's fucking fair, because when the date, even if the date does go well and the woman is just not feeling you, and you already, you know, ate your resources up trying to impress this woman, which is what you have to do typically, they don't have to commit to any consolation after that. Why not? Do I not matter as much? You know, do my dollars not count the same? Does my time not pass in the same increment? You know, are guys just not important to that regard? Guess not. You know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to speak on all this fucking equality and whatnot. What do we have for this? Probably nothing. Nobody's paying attention to this. Why? Because people are getting free dates right now. That's all they want. They want to protect their free dates right now. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to complain about it. It's going to keep benefiting whoever is benefiting. And it's just going to be all fucking good. You feel me? And this is why dudes used to have 2 fucking families. Yo, shout out to the time with fucking technology was just not, a tracking device every time you used it. Okay, because you really didn't even have to go that hard to just live your fucking dreams. You feel me? Wifey cheating with the fucking milkman. He's there every fucking week. Like clockwork, literal clockwork, because he's doing a goddamn job. Making it happen. You just don't know. Nobody's clocking that. Husband's got 2 fucking families. He didn't have to go to another country or nothing. He just had to go across town. You feel me? He just had to go the fuck across town, and that was it. He was all good. Brand new set of people. Goes by a whole different name. Got a whole different persona. Probably changes clothes in the fucking car. Just live a whole different life with a second family. Pops, why we only see you 3 days a week? Yo, gotta work. Of course you do. You's a busy man. Because once you walk out the goddamn door, we can't find you. We can't fucking find you. You just live the goddamn dream. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how we all kind of came from that. And we think it's so normal now just to broadcast everything that you do and everywhere that you're going and when all the fucking time. Wow. You would think paranoia would set in. Why are we so comfortable with that? Crazy, And then when somebody stalk the shit out of you and pop out where the fuck you pop out every fucking time you say so, you get scared. How? You tell everybody what you like, what you don't, where you're going, and when. All the fucking time. And then you make a video as confirmation of your location and the time and the activity that you engaged in. And you think nobody's going to follow up? You're insane. You're a psycho. Okay, use a nutberry. You're doing it to yourself. So let's get back to the days of 2 fucking families. Let's get rid of all these goddamn tracking devices. We're so weird. Everybody's so weird. That's why we're so socially awkward. We're just doing weird, ridiculous shit all the fucking time, and we normalized it. It's normal now. Because everything's a fucking tracking device. We're stalking each other, spying on each other 24/7, and we adore it. But then when somebody follows up, full follow through on that stalking, we get shocked. How? Don't get it. Not thinking. You know what I'm saying? The whole issue is this whole global interaction shit. We just meet and speak to and maintain relationships with way too many people now. We ain't built for this shit. We cannot house the amount of reactions, opinions, news, and media that we digest every day. We just can't house it all. It's turning us into fucking bug outs. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we have this podcast. It's precisely why we have this podcast, man. We're just gonna nutberry out together. All right? In the fucking trust tree, in a goddamn friendly nest, at the motherfucking zoo, because that's what this is all turning into. A goddamn zoo. It's already that, as a matter of fact. It's just going to be a maximum security zoo. And I'm trying to free us Hubies. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? But you guys are not making me famous fast enough. That's the only issue right now. Okay? It's your guys. It's your fault. Okay? The fuck out of here. And that reminds me, for no reason, of we had a fucking house crisis this weekend. And this is some real, you live in a home now shit, because we had a goddamn bird in the house. Shout to Trina. Bird in the house. Okay, did we get the bird out of the house? Yes, the fuck we did. All right, with goddamn teamwork. Okay, because we got everything in the zoo but birds. We're not doing birds. Okay, so I'm here to fucking let you know about the RiHuBe motherfucking bird removal services. All right, it's going down over here. I got it for you. Just call 888. There's no real number. All right, and I said 888, and some people probably thought there was going to be a number. There's not a number, because numbers start with 888 for no fucking reason. The 800, like, they start with 800 too, 1-800 or 1-888. But what happened between 801, and 879? Don't fucking know. No clue. I guess they didn't run out of 800 and 888 numbers yet. Well, we got to go to 801. Maybe we'll get there someday. Okay, but anyway, bird removal fucking services. Okay, yo, I walked into a room, unwitting, unsuspecting, and that motherfucker started flapping around. First of all, these birds are bigger than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bird the size of your fucking hand, up and down, that's a big ass bird. That's a creature right there. You feel me? Because the bird was probably that, like, maybe the size of my hand, up and down. Or maybe like my hand and a quarter, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the wicked shit about it, the bird was very calm. It wasn't making no noise or nothing. I feel like it was very familiar with the crib. Like, it was casing a joint for a minute, probably. You know what I'm saying? It was very comfortable. And the wicked shit about this bird that I just haven't been seeing is that every time it stood still, it had his mouth open. Now, usually when we see birds, their mouths are fucking closed. Okay, because that's just the way they rock out. They have their mouths closed. Now, this bird had its mouth open. And I don't know if it was the fucking primal instincts in me or what. But every time I looked at that bird and his mouth was open, I could just feel my eyes being destroyed in that bird's mouth. I had to keep that bird away from my goddamn eyes. Okay? Because people have made mention of birds pecking your eyes out, but I think that at some point in human existence, that was probably a very real thing, like something you had to absolutely be afraid of. Birds just going for the fucking eyes. So that's what happened when I seen that bird's mouth open. I immediately, my brain was like, shit, my eyes. So we wasn't fucking with that. So we suited up, man. Full sweats, hood on, gloves, scarf over the face. Because, not my nose, not my eyes. Just, like, don't do it. And the bird didn't even seem like it wanted to fucking leave. It wanted to go where it wanted to go in the house. Which is also, again, it's very weird. It didn't want to leave. Maybe because it's warm in the house. Don't know. But it certainly did not want to leave. And that has us to believe that the bird was probably living somewhere in the house for a long time. Probably like in the walls or something. Because we used to hear like a scratching noise at night. And since we fucking kicked that bird out, I haven't heard it. So I think the bird was living with us for a fucking while. So what we did was we opened all the windows in the room. And the bird didn't leave. What the bird did do was jump on one of the blinds and just start pecking the shit out of it. You know what color are blinds? White. You know what's also white? Eyeballs. Fuck that. Okay? So what I do, got a sheet, big ass sheet, because I don't even know how true this is or whatever, but we were both super convinced on it that it was true. Like when you put up a sheet or something, you convince animals that that's like not a way to go, like a solid colored sheet. You know what I'm saying? Like you could stand in a doorway and you could hold the sheet up and they go the other way, and did that shit work? Hell yeah, it fucking worked. Okay, we opened the door. Stood next to the door with the fucking sheet. Had my brother swatting the fucking bird with a broom. you know, over to where the door was or whatever. And when he flew to me, I put the sheet up, and he curved, you know, like moved away from where I was, and then went to the door. Now the door has like a screen or something. It's like kind of like a mesh screen. You could walk past it, walk right through it, like a draping thing. I don't even know what to fucking call it. And the bird kind of latched onto that and fucking chilled for a second, because we thought he would leave, but motherfucker, I told you that he didn't want to leave. I don't know what it was. You know what I mean? I really think he was living in the house, probably before us, and didn't want to leave. You know, but I had some quick thinking, and I just fucking kicked the door. Fast, man. Fast fucking feet. You know why? Got back, got knees. Kicked the goddamn door. Sayonara, bird. You're out. And that was stupid. The whole thing was fucking stupid. Felt stupid. Felt like a thing I should just have never been doing with my life. But it definitely happened. Because I ain't out here fucking around with creatures, man. Not an animal guy. You feel me? I like my eyes to keep them in my head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck animals are thinking, and I don't pretend to. You know, all of that cute shit about, you know, animals being people's best friends and shit. Yo, fuck that. You know, why would I be so convinced that I know everything about animals? This is how arrogant people are, because I'm a person. I'm a human being. And I can't even say, you know, I've been a human being my whole life, and I can't even say that I'm sure what other human beings are thinking. But somehow I can be positive of what a fucking animal is thinking. Never spoke to an animal in my life. No, well, let me say, I never had a conversation. Like, we never just wholly communicated and understood each other. And I still think that I somehow know what animals are thinking. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Get out of here. Okay? And you can make your case, you know, but they're so cute and they're so friendly. And if you treat them nice, they treat you nice. Fucking fine. Same thing. It's true for people. Okay? And animals will rip your face off just as quickly as people will. So get the fuck out of here. All right? Had to get that bird out of my house. No animals allowed in here but me. That's it. That's it. Okay? And that's a real fear for me. Real fear for me is having a family and they want an animal. Having a family and they want a fucking animal. And I've just played it. I've played it over and over in my head. You know, how it's going to go. And in my head, it's always a dog, you know, because that's what the ladies, they want. A little tiny dog all the fucking time. You know, and I've seen a few big guys who are just walking tiny dogs, and I'm looking at them and they look a little bit sad. And I just know what that is already. I know what that is already. The woman's gorgeous. And I get it, you know, and I feel bad for you, but it's okay. So I don't want to be that guy ever. Ever. So what I think is the woman gets a tiny little dog, and a lot of times ladies don't want to train the dog. You know, they just treat the dog like a human baby and think that it's going to learn like a person learns, and it just doesn't. It's just shitting all over everything. It's barking at everything. It thinks it owns the house and the couch and everything, and it's just bad to see. For me, at least, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that if you're going to have an animal, it's got to be trained. It's got to have some structure to it, or else you just have a wild animal in your fucking house, yelling at it all the goddamn time. So if a woman gets a tiny dog, I always dream that I'll just get a bigger dog, a way big dog. Eventually, my dog will just destroy her dog. You know, And maybe she'll cry about it and stuff. But that'll be the end of it. And then I didn't want a dog in the first place, so maybe I'll just give away the the destroyer dog, to somebody or some program or something. Because it rightfully will have just killed another dog. So I guess that warrants getting it out of the house. And I'll do that. And then the house will be animal free, And nobody will be able to trace it back to me. The animals just didn't get along. And I get to throw around some I told you so's, I think. And we'll have an animal free house. Because that's what I want. You understand? I just don't think that you should add too many things, that to your living dynamic that you have to govern them shitting. You know what I'm saying? Like eating and sleeping is another thing too. That's a lot. But you also have to govern their shitting. It's up to you, to maintain a quality of life related to what contact you have with the shitting of another creature. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. That's all it really is. Shit management. If you're going to commit to cleaning up shit, get a fucking human baby. Get a human baby. Because it's just a high likelihood, that after a set amount of years, hopefully less than a decade, you will stop managing the shit of that creature. Human baby. All right? But a dog can live for fucking 15 years-ish, so far as I know. And you'll have to manage his shit all the way through. The whole way through. And I just don't get that commitment, man. Can't be me. Won't be me. Wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of shit, fucking audio podcasts on Mondays, man. Video podcasts on fucking Wednesdays. Holla at the RiHuBe Facebook page, YouTube page, Twitter. It's RiHuBe everywhere. Maybe you could just Google RiHuBe at this point. I think I got enough content out there where you could just do that. And it fucking works. Okay, it fucking works. And then on top of that, I'm debating fucking Ben Back has a YouTube series. Now, I watched about a minute and 24 seconds of the first episode and I fucking cried. Okay, I was watching it at work. I had to turn that shit off because he told his wife that he wasn't interested in her when they first met. Granted, it was back in kindergarten. Still funny. Why? Because she was there and she felt a way. It was visible that she felt a fucking way. That kindergarten Ben wasn't trying to fuck with her. And that's funny. Funny to me. But he's got his little babies in the video and I really don't fuck around with that, so I just decided to not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually hollered at him about it and he was like, yo, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Don't, when you say your words, don't run the babies into it, but it doesn't matter, okay? Because if I show the video, then that just opens the babies up to other people's scrutiny, and that's just not where we're going with this. You know what I'm saying? Let these babies live their life. I won't be the one to ruin it. Plenty of other people, really looking to do that throughout their lifetime. I don't need to be that person. These is little babies, okay? And you committed to fumbling around with their shit, you know what I'm saying? So you do whatever the fuck you want with that, maybe you don't, you feel me? Because I wouldn't be putting no babies on the fucking internet like everybody goddamn does. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, let them get old enough to choose how they want to present themselves on the internet. Leave them the fuck alone. Let them just go be babies. That's it. You know? And this podcast is my baby, and I put it on the internet though, so I guess this is fucking, well, maybe it's not my baby. Maybe it's my brain. It's just my brain. And I put my brain on the goddamn internet. And if you got something else to say about the way I put my fucking brain on the internet, fuck y'all.